Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Want to show off your love for Tailmon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new Tailmon video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Green's Reshiram, pretty cool deck to play. Struggles a little bit with paralysis, with Eternatus VMAX. Yeah, unless you flip double heads with crushing hammers in my other Green's control sort of Charizard deck. So yeah, we want to use Reshiram for the big attacks. Flourish Strike 230 damage, can't attack next turn, and Double Blaze GX 200 or 300 if we have 6 total energy. And we also have Outrage doing 30 plus 10 more for each damage counter on the Reshiram and Charizard. We do have the Heatfire energies and the big charms to increase our HP and try and make sure that we're not 1 KO'd, 2 KO'd, and then we can return some damage through Outrage. And we're gonna power ourselves up through Flourish Starter, hopefully choosing to go second, powering up 3 energies onto our benched Reshiram. We have Greens and Welder as our engine. Green searches for any item cards or trainer cards we need, and Welder accelerates energy and draws those cards. We have Power Plant for disruption. We have Giant Hearth and Energy Spinner to search for energies. Fire Crystal for recovery. Mallow Lana and the Great Potion to heal, sometimes potentially affecting the math of our opponents, especially with the extra HP that we have. Tag Switch to move around the energy in case we need to. Reset Stamp to make it so that our opponents can't just keep their cards that they want in their hand and they beat us that way. We have one of Island Challenge Amulet to make sure that we might be able to have like a 3-price Reshi, 2-price Reshi, and then 3-price Reshi. That could be a thing we can do. And we have bosses to target, Cynthia Caitlin to recover, Goose Mahala to just find the tool cards. We even have a Lucky Egg for recovery. So a lot of versatility in this deck since you can't search for all these singles with the greens. So this deck is really affected by opponents' reset stamps and Marnies, but hopefully we will not be affected too much. Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. We shall see. All right. Alrighty. Not many people playing online apparently. We are on a win streak of 4, which is nice. Let's see what we can achieve right here against Mercy Athenaeum. Alright, Mercy. You're gonna ask for Mercy. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so we win the gun flip. We definitely want to go second. Let's see a Volcanion and a Greens. That's what we want to see. Well, that's a mulligan. That's also a mulligan on my opponent's part. Yikes. Big yikes. We're up against Colossal. We both mulliganed. But with this hand, unless I top deck Greens, I am not very hopeful at what we can achieve right here. Oh, we see a path, not even an energy attachment. Okay, well, I guess we'll both dead draw, right? So the advantage that I gained by attaching is now completely gone. I lose my energy, darn it. And we get Marnied, wow. At least that's nice, right? But we lost that advantage. Okay, well now we have greens. See a Rotom Phone. Hopefully she doesn't get the VMAX, right? Yeah, okay, so we just see a pass. Alright, so we have the double greens. So let's lead with the tackle. Tackle, and then definitely would like energy, right? Spinner gets me energy. So does the Giant Hearth, but I don't know if my opponent's being like slowed down by the Giant Hearth. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna grab a fire. I'm gonna tackle for this and this, I guess, because my Cynthia Caitlin. Do I even? Yeah, I do play Cynthia Caitlin. Right, so I'm gonna attach, and I'm not gonna bench this guy. I'm gonna force my opponent to attack into my Reshiram Charizard. Right, that's the plan. Well, I could get Marty though. Yeah, sure, I'll bench it. Could have gotten Marty. Alright, so we see an attachment. Yeah, there's a Marty, alright. Okay, so hopefully I don't regret having grabbed that Energy Spinner right here. Right, I played it. Oh my gosh, really? Well, I mean, at least I can thin the deck, I guess. At least I can thin the deck. My opponent doesn't get the VMAX, oh wow. Welder. No, that's not Welder. That's still useful though. I don't know if the power plant is actually stopping my opponent though. I actually don't know. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bench this. No, I'm not gonna bench it yet. Okay, I'm just gonna Flourish Starter. How's this game not over by now? How have I not been able to Flourish Strike for a game yet? How? Okay, well there's a counter stadium. Now, no. Oh, okay. Oh, she was. So I was stopping the Dedenne. But she top decked the stadium. Okay, that wouldn't have been like too. That wouldn't have had too big of an effect. Still no VMAX for her though, which is surprising. I'd actually prefer her to get the VMAX, honestly. Yeah, there it is. So I actually think it's better for her to do only 40 damage instead of the full amount. Right? It's like, well, because then she could just, like, if she hits for 40 and then 240, then she gets a KO. But now my Outrage does way more. Alright, so I'll play this, sure. I could Mallow Lana, I'm not going to, however. I think I just get rid of the Mallow Lana, honestly. And just start filling up with fire energies right here. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to Goose Valhalla, because I'll get the Lucky Egg, right? I will go ahead and get the Lucky Egg. And sure, I don't want to grab the power plant though. So I'll do Lucky Egg here, I'll do Energy here, and then I'll go Outrage. Like, worst case is she goes Boss, attack this. Colossal usually doesn't play Tool Scrapper. And then -20. If I do 210, I still get the knockouts. Unless she finds unless she finds the tool that increases HP. She could still find hammers, right? Or she could find the Wondrous Labyrinth. There's also that to consider. Question is, how on earth do I KO another VMAX? That is the real question. Alright, at least we'll get a hand to work with though. So 140 plus 140, this is where the Great Potion might actually come into play. Okay, so we get Welder, we know we have now guaranteed KO. The extra HP from the heat energies will actually be pretty useful as well, and the Reset Stamp should be pretty devastating for my opponent as well. Alright, now we're looking good. Blessed Lucky Egg. Absolutely blessed Lucky Egg. And the fact that we can play down a power plant to stop a potential next Dedenne is actually huge. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Get 2 fires. My opponent's also down to 1 Marnie, so I'm feeling confident here. Can do that, can do that. And then we go Flare Strike. Yeah, no reason to double blaze. Flare Strike, get the KO, get 3 prizes, pretty nice. So there's Power Plant, we get the Great Potion, that's fantastic. Because there is a universe where my opponent could have done 140-140 with a Stadium KO, right? But now with the Great Potion, I don't think that's possible anymore. That might come down to me finding boss. I think that's what it might come down to. I don't have boss right now, I could end up finding it. I wouldn't have KO though. Even if I had boss, I wouldn't have KO, but I wouldn't mind attacking the thing first. Alright, so I'll Pokégear, I do find Welder. How does that help me? Not this turn, I don't think. Okay, so I'm gonna greens. Okay, so I think I just go for a switch and greens. I think that works. Because the greens can get me the Great Catcher, right? So I'm just gonna go switch and then attach and retreat, right? When I have another switch, so I can't bench this guy, and then I just go Flare Strike. And then whatever my opponent does, I go greens, Great Catcher, KO Titania for game. Greens, Great Catcher, KO Titania for game. That's the plan. That's the plan. Solid. Awkward start for both of us. We both sort of recovered at the same time. Blessed Lucky Egg, right? Lucky Egg made all the difference right there. Absolutely all the difference. And the power plant might actually be stopping my opponent from using another Titania, which is pretty huge. I would love it if she... And yeah, like we have Welder. We don't even need Great Catcher. We have Welder. We can't do anything other than a VMAX, right? And there we go. Yeah. Technically, she should have like promoted and waited, but I guess she knew I had Welder in hand, right? All right, so I'll be honest, this will be the only game in this video. I am a little bit behind on where I would like to be recording-wise. So, a cool match, yeah, a cool match to showcase with Grinch Charizard against Colossal VMAX. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you continue to support the channel as you have been. I'm really grateful for all of you who continue to come back and watch my videos. Yeah. Once I'm back on track with all the recordings, I'll try to make them a little longer, okay? Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe for the Poton code. I'll see you in the next video.